One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Our phone number, 877-937-1047. The text number, you text JJR. You have to put JJR. And then whatever's on your mind, whatever you want to say, to 96893. John J. Rich, listening to the podcast from today. Remember, we brought up, I was talking about Clear and TSA PreCheck, and Rich was talking about global entry. This person says, global entry is for bypassing immigration customs line for when you come back from an international trip. PreCheck is great within most airports in America to get through security faster. Clear is great, but isn't offered at many airports. And there's a package deal for global entry, PreCheck, and it's good for 5 years. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Something totally random, but I have to say, because it's not, I can't move on until I say this. So, like, I'm obsessed with a couple things. Like, one is I clean my ears. Always have to clean my ears. And I always, like, make sure my toenails are clipped pretty low. I don't like long toenails or fingernails. And I don't know what's happened, how I think I've let my right big toenail maybe grow a little bit longer, because every time I walk, it, like, clips the top of my shoe.
Oh.
And it's not that long, but for some reason, it might have just got that length. Where now it's like I walk and I hear it click.
Gross.
Click. I know. It's like it goes my sock. It goes like this. My sock and part of the top of my shoe. Click.
Oh no.
Click. It's like it drives me nuts.
How often do you maintain them on an average?
I clip them all the time. Like I'm up to the point of where it's almost obsessed.
Huh?
Like I don't know how.
It got away.
It wasn't like this yesterday. So and I didn't clip them today, but it must have been from yesterday to today. Whatever nail growth. It just took that little.
Gone wild growing.
What if the stem cells you're taking just gives your big toe on that 1 foot the extra growth, and that's what the stem cells do?
Well, one of the things stem cells they do make your hair and your nails grow.
Right, like your skin
Well, there you
looks
go.
so good.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not doing them every day. You did it 6 months ago, and then
It's finally kicking in with that one toe.
Anyway, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, my arms. Okay, so I have this friend. We've talked about her many times. Her name is Jamie Comstock. I remember the day that I told Kyle, I kept telling Kyle, you need to go to this place to go get Botox and do whatever, right? And her company is called the Comstock. She has all kinds of different anti-aging things that pop up in her new company, right? And every time she gets a new machine or something, she'll say, hey, I got this new machine. I'm kind of like the test guinea pig. And I've tried a couple of these things where I've posted videos of, like, you put these big things on your butt cheeks, and it shocks your butt cheeks, and it's supposed to help your butt get stronger and bigger. And then she got this newer machine, and she did my quads and my abs, and it's supposed to make you get stronger and whatever, right? And I did like 5 or 6 sessions, and it felt like it worked because my abs hurt a lot, right? So, but I am also like, I've lost some weight. I lost weight, gained weight, so I got like skin that's a little stretchy. So I don't think if I did have abs, if they're there, they're not noticeable, and I'm blaming it on the skin.
Right. Okay.
But that's so stated. She called me the other day and said she got this new thing in that works out your arms. So you don't have to do an arm workout. And I've always wanted, I like those guys that when they wear a t-shirt, you can see their bicep looks cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that. I don't have any definition, if you will.
Okay.
So yesterday, I go to her place and I'm just like, she's my friend. So yeah, I'll do your little machine. And they put these things on my arm, these electrodes. And I put a video up on my stories. She did my abs and my arms yesterday. And I am so sore right now.
Really?
It feels like I did the biggest bicep workout of my entire life.
Wow.
That's wild.
Like, it's crazy the amount of pain. It's not a different sore. It's not different. It's like it feels exactly like a massive arm workout would feel.
God.
And you were just sitting there.
I was just sitting there. 30
You were
minutes.
lifting while...
I could barely pick up my phone because it would vibrate.
Right. So were you sweating in the same way that you would be sweating if you were doing a bicep?
I was having a normal conversation with people in the room.
Really?
Yeah, but it would just vibrate a little bit.
And it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt during.
Didn't hurt. I mean, it didn't hurt, but it was like a massage on my arms. But right now, I feel Like I literally just worked out both my arms.
All right,
My
let's see
abs
you
feel okay.
let's see you in a t-shirt in a couple of days. Let's see what's happening.
I hope. I wonder if it'd be cool if it's like 5 sessions, because I'm sure there's no results right away.
Right.
It's like I wouldn't
Takes
get if
time to build the muscle.
like if I did a crazy arm workout right now. I don't think. Right.
Are you going to do like 5 or 6 sessions?
I don't know. I didn't follow up. I just left.
You should.
So I wonder what it stimulates the muscle like lifting without the lifting is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. There's no They always say working out, there's no shortcuts. Oh, I think there is now.
Technology.
Yeah.
Now you can say there's some shortcuts. There is some.
Yeah. Yesterday, Cal was telling the story about being at the dentist, right? And your conspiracy,
Yep.
which you think is they told you have a cavity. You've gone twice.
And I don't think I do.
Okay. Josie sent the text. Josie, good morning. Josie.
Yes.
Hi, you're on the air.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
What was your text
So
about?
I texted about. I recently had the same experience. So back in February, I went to get my normal cleaning. They told me I had 3 small cavities. I don't like dental work so much, so I kind of put it off. And they kept calling me like, "Are you going to schedule? Are you going to schedule?" I said no. It came to a point where I needed to get another cleaning done, and I couldn't get in with that place, so I got in with another place. Not a single cavity.
Oh.
See what I'm saying, gang? It happens.
Check that out.
It happens.
Wow.
Yeah, so not a single cavity. They were pushing for dental work, and the place that was pushing for it, they're booked out till May, so I have a feeling that they keep doing this because they tell people they need work, and then they get booked up, and so that's why I had to go to another place, and I'm glad I got a second opinion. So
Right.
I wonder
I
if they
think
could
Kyle
give
should go
you-
get a second opinion.
I probably should. Honestly, I think I've told you guys this before, but the first place that I ever took my daughter to was a children's dentist, and he had told me she had 7 cavities, wanted to put her under anesthesia to fix them. And I was like, nothing seems to be bothering her. And I got a second opinion at my dentist, and he said the same thing, 0 cavities. I'm like, so these people would have
7
put
to
my kid
0?
under anesthesia to fill cavities that weren't even there.
That's a shame.
So
Yeah.
now you question your
So
dentist.
now
that
I
told-
question everybody.
What?
100%.
I wonder if dentists get paid extra money for doing cavity work.
I'm
or
sure,
something.
right?
Yeah.
It's probably cheap
Well,
for
I'm sure
them.
because they charge your insurance, and my insurance still wouldn't have covered everything. I would have been out of pocket a few hundred still.
I bet you my dentist will look at you for free just to follow up, just to see if you have a cavity or not. You know what I mean?
It's funny that you
It
mentioned
wouldn't
this.
hurt just to get a
But it would
second
hurt if you have a cavity.
But it doesn't hurt. That's the thing.
Have you guys done the x-rays lately in the last, couple of years or whatever for your teeth?
Yeah, I just got one.
So, do you know they don't use the leather vest anymore? And do you
Yeah.
know why?
Why?
Because they said it didn't work. Radiation bounces around underneath it.
Leather vest. I
Mine
usually
still
have
uses
like
that big heavy vest.
Heavy
Lead,
vest.
lead vest.
Oh, they
Did
still
I say
use-
leather? I meant
You
to
said
say
leather.
lead. Oh, lead vest, because they say the radiation they found bounces around underneath it, doesn't protect you at all.
I don't
They
know if
did
I
me the
noticed
last
that.
time, I think.
Right.
Yeah, they still leave the room.
Yeah.
I did it yesterday. They didn't leave the room. They just,
You went to the dentist yesterday, too?
I went yesterday. No cavities, by the way.
I have
good
one
for
that
you.
I need a filling for. I definitely need the filling.
Oh, you can feel it. You know it's there.
Yeah.
Josie, thanks for calling in, and thank you so much
you.
for listening.
Yep. Thank you. Have a great day.
Got it. Wow, so maybe Peyton has your cavity.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
I
passed
do
it
have a
over to
cavity.
me.
I probably do. Like I don't think that my dentist is shady like that at all. But at the same time, like I'm on like TikTok conspiracy of all the
Totally.
things about all that stuff. And I've had that experience before with my daughter. So,
Right.
but not at this dentist, at the other one. So we'll see.
I read this thing about, I think it was the headline, I can't remember, something about happiness and how to have happiness or something like that. And one of the things it says to do is to not do what you just said. TikTok, scrolling on TikTok, or because you get caught up in stuff.
The
wormhole.
And now you
scrolling.
don't believe the professionals in your life. You know, a guy who's been your dentist for a while, who should have credibility because he saved your daughter. So if he tells you have a cavity,
Well, it's the same practice. This particular dentist, this was the first time I've seen this particular dentist.
oh, what if
So
he
I
came
think
from
that's why.
You came from the place that told you that he had 7 cavities.
Maybe. I don't know.
You're right to question everything.
I do. Just question everything. It's okay.
Oh my God, you guys, the phones are going crazy with dentist stories. Gus, you're on the air. Good morning.
Hey, John Jay, it's Gus. How you doing?
Hey, Gus.
So I'm a barber. I used to work at a shop that was right next to a dentist, and one of the assistants was my client. And one day he comes in and he says he got a job somewhere else, and he said that he quit this place. I asked him why, and he said his conscience was bothering him because the doctor constantly was telling people that they needed work that they didn't need.
Wow.
That's terrible.
What if, is there a barbershop next to your dentist's office?
There is not.
Well, that seems like a convenient strip mall. Just saying.
Gus, thanks, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Dang it. Now it's like, well, I totally love my dentist.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, sir. You are down in it now with us,
See,
Jack.
I feel that's the way it is with orthopedic surgeons, that they always want to operate.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do. And then
you
you
can
find
do
out with orthopedic surgeons that most of them own the surgery center that you go get operated on. And they get paid. So it's kind of like with Dutch, she might have to have surgery pretty soon. But we've had 3 opinions, and all 3 of them are in on it.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.